Hi Virgo, this is your love reading for the month of May. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, watch your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And I'm just going to jump right in. So the card that did jump out was the renewal card. Now, this is your time. This is like a rebirth. This is starting something new. I just heard coming out of the grave, like something had to die in order for you to be reborn, like kind of like the phoenix rising out of the ashes. This is taking a new direction, but this is going to happen after a time of rest, relaxation. Well, obviously, I would say this is definitely after a time of, well, first of all, meditation, but after this quarantine or this lockdown is done, you're going to come out with a whole different perspective. I feel like for some Virgos, you guys had the chance to kind of like, well, only thing you really could do is really just sit with yourself and focus on yourself and be in your head and take time to rest for yourself. Okay, a card at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Water. Now, I'm not getting this as another water sign, but what I'm getting it as is this is trust your intuition. I feel like this is you focusing on yourself, your mental health, your emotional health. Because you have something new coming in for you. You have a new start. There's going to be a new journey. I'm also getting for some of you Virgos, you guys are getting on the path you're supposed to be on because, like, you have this is the Tower card. This is a major change. I think you're just going to let the tower fall because you're done with the old, you're ready for new. It's interesting because what's popping out for me right now in this card, which it never does, is the red flowers, the red roses. So I don't know if somebody here, if that's their favorite flower or their favorite color. But yeah, okay, the red symbolizes movement and passion towards something else. And there's this angel standing here watching, letting this happen. It's like this is supposed to happen, but you have this angel that's got your back. I never really looked at this card this intensely before. There's something else there. I don't know what that is. There's butterflies. What I'm also getting in this tower, you can see it, but it's not really there. It's almost like it it's more like a memory. Interesting. Okay. Because in the past I feel like what this tower was built upon was just competition. Because normally the four of fire is the stability. That's like the home card. That's like the stable home. But after that card, then you have the five of fire, and it looks like something brought this tower crashing down. It could have been maybe a third party. It could have been, you don't have the same goals. You don't have the same dreams. Maybe what you thought you wanted, you didn't, or this person felt the same way. But what I'm getting is, here's the Six of Air. This is you moving on to calmer waters. And, you're taking your time to buckle down and get things done, working on your commitments, focusing on yourself. Oh, okay. Behind that, you have the Justice card. This is also you writing into, this is what I'm seeing. You could have a Libra that you're dealing with, but also this is you kind of like taking back control of yourself, realizing where you take responsibility in this connection. where you have to take responsibility for your own life and your own actions. This is a fair and just decision. After that is the Three of Water. Now, this is the need to have more fun. This is taking more time out for yourself, doing what you want to do. This is also Three of Water. This is, having fun with other people, maybe even getting invited. There's no weddings right now. There's no graduations. You can't go to that. So what is it you're doing? There's some kind of celebration. Okay. Behind that, you have the Ace of Air, and this is, to me, this is you're getting clarification in order for you to release whatever it is that was holding you back in the past, that Tower card. This Star card, this is happy times, making positive, optimistic, long-term plans. This is you being on the right path. This is because you decided with this renewal that you're going to change your path and go a different direction. And it's a new, exciting opportunity. All right. So, situation at hand is the Two of Earth. Now, this is juggling. Quite possibly you or this other person you were dealing with in the past or dealing with now was juggling, or they were trying to juggle you and work, and it's almost like maybe work kept winning out, or it could be you. But I feel like somebody is juggling here. Now, what's crossing this card is hasty, like a hastiness, like somebody is not decisive. Oh, this is a not being decisive. This is, you have to pick between these two. You have to focus on something. You can't focus on everything at one time. Be careful you don't ride or rush into the wrong thing. All right, so what I think that you're juggling, because this is your subconscious, this is the Lovers, I feel like you're having to pick between a couple people, or you're juggling, or somebody's juggling you. Or I don't know if you're necessarily juggling. I think maybe you have a couple of options and it's really hard for you to pick, and it's weighing on you. Yeah, let me look. So there were water sign, there was Aries, quite possibly. Let me see here. A Libra, another earth sign, a Scorpio, an Aquarius. It could be any sign, really. So in the past, you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I clarified this before I started the reading because I don't want the reading to be too long. But what I got was the Balance card. This is Temperance, but this is also the Sagittarius card, and you for sure could have been dealing with a Sagittarius in your past that maybe you didn't have balance with, that you needed to have that balance. But it looks like it ended. You know, this person also could have been a Scorpio, but what I'm getting is this Death card is definitely just the ending. The situation ended, and now you feel like you put up these walls, and now you feel like you have to protect yourself from whatever this was that happened in the past, this unbalancing. It's almost like if this person comes back, you're almost ready for the attack, to attack them back. All right. Your current situation was the Page of Fire, news of an exciting new endeavor. This is a new creative. This is something new and something creative. But what's clarifying is the Tower card. So you got the Tower card twice. And I don't think that this is going to come in, this new creative endeavor, or maybe even this new creative, this maybe there's a new fire sign that's coming in for you that's a little younger than this other fire sign or younger than you. That's not going to come in until after you let the tower fall. All right, so I try to clarify this, but this is not, it would not let me clarify. So in your near future, you got the Queen of Earth. This is you and your energy. You're going to get your power back. Because you and your energy right now, you have the Ace of Earth. This is you. This is your energy. You are an Earth energy. You know, this is an inflow of abundance. This is also an ace. This is new. You could also be focusing at this time on your pentacles, on your money, even starting a business, doing something for yourself. Because I know how Virgos are. You guys do for other people. You don't do for yourself. You'll help somebody else reach their goals instead of working on your own. Sometimes. Not all Virgos. You guys are all different. But this is definitely you focusing on yourself and something new. In your environment, you're definitely not happy. You're not happy in your environment. I mean, you're just like discontent. You're bored. Well, I mean, I would be too if I was having to stay inside my house all day. Let me just clarify this. Clarify the 4 water for Virgo's environment. Clarify the 4 water for Virgo's environment. Clarify the 4 water for Virgo's. Let me see here. Oh, interesting. You got another 4. You really just want some stability in your life is what you want to go for. You got a 4 and a 4. Or this is also something, maybe you're in a good environment, you're just not seeing, it's like you're not able to see it because of all this discontent from the past. It's almost like change your focus. Look at the good things instead of the bad things. What are you grateful for? Maybe just even if it's something simple as like, oh, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head, or instead of thinking, oh, I got to pay rent. Oh, well, I have to, I get to pay rent. Does that make sense where I'm going with that? Looking at it in a different way, a different perspective. Okay, so your hopes and your fears, you have the King of Air. You could be dealing with an air sign that's a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But your hopes and your fears, I'm getting that you're worried that you might not be able to speak your mind, or you're going to get stuck on your words. But let me clarify this. Clarify the King of Air for Virgo. Clarify the King of, or maybe you want to take on a little bit of this, because we do have all the elements. Maybe at this time you want to be in this element of the King of Air and speaking your mind with confidence, being willing to cut out things that don't work for you. But I want to get clarification. Clarify the King of Air for Virgo. Clarify the King of Air for Virgo. Okay. Oh, Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra, or you could be wanting to speak out against some injustice that happened in this relationship. That it's maybe something you weren't talking about or just letting go. You saw the red flags, but you didn't want to speak on it, or you didn't want to, I don't know, I feel like I'm losing my words. Anyways, you want justice for something, or you're dealing with a Libra. But you're scared. This is like, you're worried to speak out. I mean, it keeps you up at night. You have something you want to say, but it makes it scary. Okay, so outcome. Outcome you have is 8 of water. This is a desire to move on. You want something more meaningful. This is spiritual and emotional growth. You could be going on a spiritual journey, because the card clarifying is the Ace of Wands. This is something new and fiery. I'm getting fire, I'm getting earth, and I'm getting air. So you have something new and fiery coming in for you. So what is new? Could be a new fire sign. Okay, clarify this Ace of... What is this new thing that's coming in for Virgo? What is this new person or situation that is coming in for Virgo? What is this new... You got it again. You have new, you have your awakening, you have new direction, you have growth that's coming for you. You just have to start it. You have this card twice. This is like you have this calling that you're supposed to focus on. So I'm thinking for some Virgos, there's a calling for you. After the tower fell down, you are being reborn. But I want to know, what is this calling? What is this calling for some Virgos that they need to focus on? All right. You have the Magician card. I mean, some of you could be focusing on magic. You could be a witch. You could just be focusing on law of attraction. Just focusing on yourself to bring in what it is that you want. Working on your manifesting skills, self-help. Clarify this, Magician. What is it that Virgo wants to manifest? What is it that Virgo wants to manifest? What is it that Virgo is wanting to manifest? Okay, a couple cards popped out. Oh, yes. You want to focus on opening up. Because see, here in the past, you kind of like shut yourself off and you're ready to fight when you don't really have to be anymore. Because the situation is over. The tower's already fallen. You want to open yourself up. Open up your chakras. If you know anything about that, you know, this card is about withdrawal. It's about blocking. It's about control. It's about release. You need to open your chakras up. You need to release the burdens, the pain from the past in order to manifest. Because what's blocking you right now, if you're not able to manifest, is the things that you hold on from the past that don't serve you anymore. Because right here you have, this is the 8 of Wands. This is success. This is growth. This is moving at a fast pace. This is accomplishment, resolution, progress, speed. Once you decide to start focusing on yourself, you're going to start manifesting. Shit, this card just flew out. Yeah, this card flew out. I have to show it to you. You have the 5 of Cups, but this card says, see, she's not crying like in the Rider-Waite, where the guy is kind of has his back turned, he has his head down, his head in his hands. This woman in this deck is looking forward. She's deciding to look a different direction because what's behind her doesn't even serve her. This one jumped out. I wasn't even looking anymore, but yeah, I mean, it's just so. Oh my God. Okay, look at this. See the manifesting? See the two people looking at each other? Because she's deciding to change focus and not look back there. There might be somebody and then pretty close, but she's looking at manifesting. She wants to focus on manifesting. She wants to focus on her growth. I know this is a love reading about your person, about you and your person, but I feel like this is more about you and what you need to focus on. Let me see here. What is it that Virgo needs to focus on that they don't know? What is it that Virgo doesn't know that they need to know? What is it that Virgo doesn't know that they need to know? I just also got, because you do have this Libra here, this hopes and fears. I feel like you might have a Libra that you're dealing with, and you're unsure and it's scary. You don't know if you want to be with this person or not. All right. You've got the warrior. I feel like you're the wounded warrior. I feel like you learned a lot of lessons from this, but you're not always going to have to fight. Okay, let me just read from the book. 2, the warrior. It says, my beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you're truly protected. Yes, then maybe you have a spirit guide that's out there protecting you. Spirit's got your back. Your spirit guides have got your back. They're leading you on this new path. Oh my God, that's so interesting. That's who that was. The spirit guide. What was I looking at? Where was that? The Tower card. I was looking at your spirit guide. There's your spirit guide. Guiding you away from this past situation. Oh my God. I really love this reading. Let me get, you know what? Let's do the surrender cards. What is it that Virgo needs to surrender? What is it that Virgo needs to surrender? What does Virgo need to surrender to? What does Virgo need to surrender to? What does Virgo need to surrender in order to open up and heal? Okay. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, regroup, and you may approach a situation more calmly. Okay, these two came out too. All right, so surrender to your ego. We can kind of get into our ego. This is a card at the bottom of the deck. This says cultivate gratitude, like what I said here. Work on your gratitude, be of service to others, which you guys are anyways. And come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Other cards you got is surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. You have the answers. You just need to pay attention to them. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting beliefs about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. All right. What advice do we have for Virgo regarding their love life or in general? Actually, love life. Hello. This just came out. Unfinished symphony. There was something that started that did not finish. You have yang and you have message in a bottle. I feel like that there's a relationship that quite possibly might be coming back around for you, that you guys just were not able to finish either the karma, or maybe it ended and it's still there in your space. It's in your mind. It's something you still have to deal with. So you have the Yang card here, and this is the action card. So quite possibly you might need to take action towards this, whatever this is, that's unfinished. and maybe play it out till the end, whether you guys stay together or you decide to separate after whatever you need to do is done. Message in a bottle. Now, this is your higher power. This is your spirit. This is spirit sending you little messages, whether it's in numbers or it's symbols, is giving you messages. So I feel like the way that spirit is giving you messages is through the way your body feels. You're getting downloads, and what I'm getting is this kind of coming in through your seventh, going down through your chakras, and you're feeling it in the different parts. If you know anything about chakras, the messages are resonating in your body. If this person, this unfinished relationship from your past, if this person makes you feel good, then go for it. I mean, people break up for all kinds of reasons. People always say, well, you broke up for a reason, but there's reasons we break up for really weird things. Insecurities. It's not really a good reason to break up. Not unless the insecurity actually has something to do with, maybe a cheating, or the person's not giving you attention, or maybe if it's just something that's yours and it was your own fear and they had nothing to do with it. Sometimes people break up for stuff like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to grab a few more oracle cards for you. What message do you have for? Okay, patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So if this is not happening fast for you, be patient, because really you have to be, because of what's going on right now. Surrender. Okay, there's okay. See all the surrender? Surrender. There's things you need to release. I can release my need to control. Virgo, you cannot control every situation. I know you like it. I know you like to be in control, and I know you like to be organized, but sometimes you have to release. You have to let go, or you're going to drive yourself crazy. What other message do we have for Virgo? I feel like there's one more. Yes, there it is. Abundance. Sorry, I don't know why I was just singing, but I just love this card. I just love the word abundance. Abundance, abundance. Yes, you're going to bring in abundance because you have this magician here who's going to, you're going to start manifesting. This is the I am. Believe I am. Whenever you say something, say I am. I am a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. You can manifest anything. All right. Let me see. What messages do we have about Leo's love life with this person, or this past person, or this new person? But what messages do we have for Virgo's love life? I'm just gonna probably, I don't know. Let me see here. We got clock. A lot of them popped out. So, need time, takes time, in cycles. Hello, unfinished symphony, which is a cycle that you're going through. Takes time to heal, progress. So there's some healing you have to do in a relationship, whether it's this past person or maybe even something even more in the past. Oh my God, I got for somebody that you left this past person, the unfinished cycle, for this person who kind of put you through hell. And I feel like you're realizing that you took them for granted. You're not a bad person, don't worry. That's not what I'm saying. Or this could be vice versa if you're a cross watcher. All right, so you have the Chaser card. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Yeah, in relationships, if it's a twin flame, sometimes, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship is. We have the runner and the chaser. One person is always chasing after the other person, and one is running away because of the fear, the commitment. It's scary. Abandonment issues. That's definitely something you need to surrender, is the abandonment issues. Keys on a ring. many options, decisions, unconventional string along one night stands. So I feel like maybe these are the kind of relationships that you end up dealing with. Either it's a one nighter, or they have lots of options, or they want to have open relationships, or they string you along. I feel like you don't want to do that anymore. You have palm tree. You want stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. You want something stable. You have the snake here. This person, or these past people you've dealt with, you know, they made you compete. You know, it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Yeah, so this past person you were with had a side piece, side chick, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. But I feel like after this, or you find out all this, that this person was doing this, the tower's going to come crumbling down, but you're going to be rebirthed like fast. Like the phoenix, like, you know how the ashes, they burn down and then here comes a phoenix? I feel like that's going to be you. I think you're going to be fed up with this situation. You're not going to be happy with it anymore. You're going to want to change. So let's get a message from the angels, gods, and goddesses, and then I will be done. Angels, gods. Okay. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting, confusion will soon be over. So clearing is basically clearing old energy out of your space through meditation, through aura cleansing, but releasing all of this extra out of your space. Let me grab the book. I'm going to read what the book has to say. Angel of clearing. All right. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. The angel clearing is at work right now, clearing your auric field. Yeah, so you're getting your aura cleansed by an angel. This will pave the way for a time of renewed clarity, focus, and purpose in your life. Over the coming days, you'll feel the effects of this clearing as all areas of your life are brought into balance and harmony. Give thanks to your angel for this gift and know that you deserve all the blessings coming your way. Know that also that the period of doubt, frustration, confusion you have been experiencing in recent months was a necessary part of your growth, and in its own way, also a blessing. Just for its nature as for changing seasons, so too does your life, which is governed by the same laws and moves in constant cycles in accordance with the divine will of the great creator. Life constantly carries us within its ebb and flow towards the horizon, across the great ocean of life, then back to rest upon the shores of our own divinity. Wow. So yeah, you can ask your angel, any angel, for healing. I would say probably Raphael, because I think he's the healing angel. Kind of clear out your space, and this is all I have for you, and I hope I did help, and I will see you in your next reading. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment.